Hello, beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to a fresh new week. Let's get to it, okay? So, there's going to be some juggling. I mean, I keep looking at this, and there's like adapting, juggling. You're like going, all right, what am I doing with all of this, okay? But you're going to tap into your very intuitive side, the receiving side, the let me receive the healing, okay? This is a healing card. This is also the card of perspective. So it's going to be more than just the mind. It's going to be the mind and the soul and everything together. Okay, there's a lot coming together this week. You're going to still be like, I feel like push and pull when it comes to this, because of it. It has nothing to do because you're thick or anything. I know I'm saying that, it's weird, but some people may go, why can't I get this already? And it has nothing to do with that you can't get it. It's just any change that requires you to completely observe sometimes a way of life or a way of thinking is no small thing. You can't just flip a switch, okay? There's a process that you go through. This is a process, breakthrough. As long as you're working on it, everything will help, will go in the direction you want. I love this. So I actually took it from the Sufi, and it says exactly that. It's not just a mental power. It's realizing that you got to work with all parts, and it says here as well. Fresh start, new ideas, clarity, inspiration, logic, breakthrough, communication, success. It says this is a card of mental clarity, using your mental prowess to cut through the clouds of unhealed emotions. Again, we're doing with the healing. Chiron is coming in, going, you got to heal with the new moon that we did on Saturday, okay? So, or no, Sunday. So just remember that. Remember that it's pushing you towards that healing, okay? They represent new beginnings, opportunities, and swords being the mental suit tells us the way forward is through logic. At the same time, they symbolize the realization of creative potential, and that comes from a different spot, okay? Individual inspiration, inner genius, another word for, you sit there, you think with the hermit, and then you get a fresh bird. You know what I mean, okay? It's when we clear the fog in our minds and with the sword of truth that we can tap into the unlimited source where real genius and inspiration dwells, okay? You're being told that this gift has now been extended to you. Are you able to receive it? That's the big question this week. Are you able to perceive it, to receive it and perceive it? And that's a big thing. Are you understanding? Are you seeing clearly what's being offered, right? Is your mind empty and receptive like the crescent moon, or is it full of murky impressions of the past that repel any divine inspiration that may dare come near? Okay? There are two types of knowledge: innate inner knowledge and peripheral outer knowledge. This is so funny because it says, okay, in the book, instead of saying the Ace of Swords, it says the Ace of Cups is asking you to connect with your inner inspiration, your genius, the gift at your back pushing you towards your life purpose. Is your mind capable of embracing it? It's almost like behind this, there's an Ace of Cups coming in, and they're saying, is your Ace of Swords able to go, I'm ready. I'm ready for that clarity. So again, we're talking about so much more than just the mind. Okay, your mind is no longer going to be the source of just everything that you do. Okay, used to be. Everybody revered the mind. The mind was the place to be. Okay, the it thing, yes, the mind had the logic. It made all the great decisions. It had some pretty good ideas. It's a great tool, but it isn't the only tool, okay? Because living under rules and just logic and all of that on the surface looks really great. But below the surface, or inside of oneself, there's been a realization that we've been enduring a lot. And this is the other word that has come up in my vision. The word endure is no longer a word that we need. Enduring the life that we have built, enduring people's bad behavior, enduring being made to feel small. Endurance is no longer a word that we're striving for. Nobody needs to endure anything anymore. What you need to do is thrive and strive for the stuff that you want. You have to go. It means change when you're no longer enduring. Okay, so because these are such fun cards, let's take some here. Yeah, insecurity came out, and impartiality. The thing that I noticed as well when I was putting the cards away for these, was it at the end? Where was it? Oh, no, it's the yin and the yield. The yin and yang and the yield. I noticed that there were 3 Ys. Fork in the road. It was amazing. It came right at the end of the reading. The camera was turned on, but I will bring it up. Of course I will, but that was like a little, again, a rabbit moment, as we call them. All right, so you have insecurity. Yeah, and being, this is the thing as well. You want to be impartial. You know, the biggest thing is to get out of having an opinion, okay? Being impartial. I want to be impartial in this situation. I don't want to get involved, right? I want to keep the peace. So I think that's why we endure, right? We stay impartial because we don't want to get involved. Involvement means that you're going to say your opinion, you're going to say what you think, and then things may have to change, right? But I feel that there's an insecurity. Of course there is. Then there's an insecurity to build, and there's that little red devil there, right? That little red devil's going, protect your heart. Be careful with your heart, okay? Do it the way you know already. You know, don't step out. But we're in a year of strength. We're the year of courage. You got to find your courage, my beautiful Pisces. Okay? You've got to, the thing is you've got to dig deeper. That's the thing. You've got to go look. Why do I feel this way? Why am I so afraid of change when it can bring me such great feelings of accomplishment, of feeling like I'm living my authentic life, okay? You need to go looking. You need to dig deeper. Now, this picture is really, it's really, really getting to me. So I've got to find a story for impartiality. I need to see this story. It is in the gray, the neutral, and I like that. The neutral, it makes me feel very neutral, right? Yeah. Like it says where you stay neutral and that you do not shine. It's almost like dulling the shine. This is what this is saying. It's saying, well, it's actually saying like, listen, observe, you know, don't shine. And I don't feel that with this. I feel like this is the problem, right? You have taken such an impartial all the time. You've taken a step back all the time, but it's obviously with this card, it's not time to take a step back. It's time to lunge forward, okay? It's not time to, this is the paint buckets, now I understand, is like, you know, making it even, keeping it at an even keel. But How much, like, look at this picture and look how uncomfortable this feels. First of all, the picture's all wrong. Look at her dress. She looks absolutely amazing. This being should shine. She shouldn't be carrying buckets of paint. I just feel that this has been you. You have so much to give, so much to say, so much to impart, but instead you've been like just kind of shrinking. And it's through insecurity, okay? This absolutely rings through. Look at this. This has got base chakra written all over it. We're going to work on this, Pisces, okay? We're going to work on this week. We absolutely need to. You can't stay in this state if you are in this state, okay? And some of you are going to say, I'm shining plenty right now. I'm doing that. Are you? And this is Spirit saying, are you? Is there somewhere here that you're missing? I feel that some of you are missing something. There's a part of your life where you could be shining, but you're not. You're still doing this thing. You're still kind of blending with the wallpaper, okay? And this is what I feel with this, blending with the wallpaper. Don't like it. Don't like it. And you know, it's a form of endurance. It's like going, I really want to shine, but I'm going to stay here. So you endure. And that's what came through. No longer doesn't fit. Doesn't fit. And the longer you go, especially with the full moon, with the year 8, the courage pushing in the back, Chiron pushing you to heal, this is getting to be quite uncomfortable. Yeah. This is why I feel maybe you're juggling. You're going, how do I handle this? What am I doing with this? Okay. We work on it. That's what we do, Pisces. Okay, everything to empower you. Everything. Right, 2 of Swords. And the Strength card coming out again. Of course it is. Of course it is. So, this is exactly what I'm saying, okay? And this is so, look at this. Look at this. Look. Okay? I wish I had a hat. I'm gonna go find my hat for, yeah, there we go. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do, Pisces, absolutely. I'm gonna take my hat from when I'm gonna find a rabbit too. Look, I pulled a rabbit. Wait, there's no rabbit. I'm gonna find a rabbit and I'm gonna leave it in here. And every time that happens, I'm gonna do that. I swear to God, I'm gonna do it. Okay, so look at this. You think you're being impartial, right? But I feel that, look at this. Okay, you see that white? Look at it. Look at it. And it's the two, what you're actually doing is you're not getting a clear picture. Okay, you're sitting in the dark when you do this. When you try to be like impartial. You self-impose yourself to sit in the dark. You block yourself. Okay? You don't trust yourself. Oh, maybe I don't have all the facts. Maybe I don't know everything. Maybe I don't. But you know how it feels. But your mind is going, maybe you don't, maybe you don't, maybe you don't. And your body is going, you're all dressed up with paint cans. How does this feel right? It doesn't. It doesn't feel right. I love the fact, another rabbit moment. Here we go. Look at her. Look at her mask. What color is it? Are you getting it? Are you understanding what I'm trying to say? I hope so. I hope you're getting it. Okay? I have said this many times. I don't come here to tell you what to do. You are the master of your own ship. You guide your own life. You are the empowered one. You have free will. The reason I'm getting agitated is this. You kind of conceding to it, like backing up and going, I'm just going to stay here and endure. That's why I'm getting agitated. Okay? We're in the year of 8. The Strength card coming out again to remind you, psst, it's time to step to the plate. It's time to do something. Okay? Rip off that blindfold. Be as majestically beautiful as you can be. Drop those stupid paint cans and take a stand. Even if it's just in your own life. Even if it's to simply walk away from outer crap that's causing you problems. It's time to get a fresh perspective, okay? Heal the past. Get the downloads, okay? Get the insights. Realize that people come in to give you problems to solve, and as soon as you solve them, you get keys to the doors that you need to move forward. That's as simple as that. But somewhere in here, we all get stuck in the muck, and this is definitely helping. I can't believe this card. It's amazing. Look at that. Even the white stream is there. And this is perception, okay? You're thinking you're being helpful and magnanimous and impartial, and what you actually do is just blocking yourself. Okay, so this is fabulous. This is fabulous. Okay, let's get unstuck from myself. But then again, no. Let's stay in the magnificence of spirit work. You guys rock. You guys rock. Liam, Mona, you guys rock too. You guys. Yes. Yes, absolutely. Okay? So, let's pull from the Cozy Witch now. All right. Oh, but I wasn't ready yet. Okay. 5 of Cups. Spilled tea isn't the end of the world. Okay, so message with this breakthrough, I love that. It's telling you, even if you take a stand and step in it, step in the big pile of in it, it's not the end of the world, okay? You can wipe your shoe, you can pick up the tea. It's not the end of the world to make a mistake. You know it's the end of the world to be stuck, forever stuck in a place, and waste the beautiful time that you have on this planet to make your dreams come true, to live a life of authenticity, okay? And your dreams, I know a lot of people, for the longest time, at least when I was young, it was make $1 million, marry a rich man, blah, 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 all of that stuff. It's no longer that. And thank God we have varied the stuff that makes our dreams come true, okay? Sometimes it doesn't even involve another human being. Sometimes it has everything to do with your personal path, the art you want to create, the places you want to see, the people you want to meet and pick their brains, right? It has to do with all of that. It's that feeling that A, you got knowledge, B, that you feel whole somehow in the presence, in the situation, in the circumstance that you're in. If you stay in the same old stuff and say the same old small person all the time and never juggle, never take a single little chance anywhere, you're just, I feel that there are bigger regrets than just a few broken cups. And I know this. Along as I was looking back on certain things, my example to you is don't be me. Don't be me. Jane waited so long to do anything, okay? So long for certain things. And I remember at times thinking, what am I waiting for? And sometimes thinking, maybe what I'm waiting for will come. Only later to realize that what I was waiting for was me. Me to say, let's go, let's do this. So I know I was led to this journey, and I know that everything I've done to this point is to have this conversation with you. To talk to one of you, if only one of you, and resonate. To tell you, don't wait to make your dreams come true. Don't wait to feel good. Don't endure things that if with just a little bit of courage, you can build a happier, more fulfilled life. Okay? It's okay for you to want things. It's okay for you to try. It's even okay for you to break a few cups while you're doing it. Guess what? There's plenty of cups in the world. Even the charities have an overabundance. You ever go into a Goodwill? There's cups galore. Okay? Go ahead and break a few cups. You can get more. All right, so another card here. Six of Cups. Give yourself the compassion you were never given. King of Swords. We can all learn important things from one another. That's true. Yeah. I completely agree with that. I'm going to say give yourself the compassion that you may never have been given when you were younger. As a child of, born in the 70s and child of the 80s, I understand this. There was not much compassion. You got a sore stomach? But suck it up. Oh, you're feeling bad for yourself? Nobody cares. Oh, you've suffered some childhood traumas? Who hasn't? And it gives you the attitude of, it made you feel like, it made you feel bad that other people had to suffer through it as well, but it made you also think that you were nothing special, okay? That you shouldn't give yourself the time to heal, that everybody else is just going through their own stuff. To endure. Endure. We don't need to endure anymore, okay? We can all learn this is things from one another. And I was thinking that as I was sharing how much I waited in my life for things. You are learning from me. That was the point to that, okay? If I can teach people to go after their dreams. This brought me here to tell you, empower yourself. Have the strength to move forward, Pisces. Don't be afraid of the big things. Don't be afraid of the little things, okay? Start today. Enjoy your life. If I can keep saying that, and enough people through my life, me waiting, and being such a late bloomer, and thinking, I regret, what is that? I get to heal that part, thinking, that happened for me to be here. That's the whole point. And I got here, and now I can help others. That's the point, okay? So we can all learn important things from one another. You can show me what it looks like to actually go after your dream, to be courageous and self-assured. And I can show you that you have the power to do it, okay? We all have something to learn. We can all look above King of Swords. Big picture. Big picture. All this is big picture. It's beautiful to look at the big picture because you see so much more than when you're just stuck in one spot. Okay. Let's keep going, my beautiful ones. Oh my God, they're so synchronistic today. It's just fantastic, okay? I love it. I love it. Distractions. Eleven. 11 brought down to 2 is also High Priestess. It's also the Justice card. Let's keep going. I'm going to take it there. There's another card to be had. Clouds. Oh my God. Pisces. What? This says angel numbers confirmation. Look at the bill. Where's my hat? I swear I'm going to find a little... I could put my rabbit in it, but I don't think she'd like it much. I'll find a stuffed rabbit. I'm going to put it, okay? All right, so I get it. Now it says don't be distracted from the confirmation that you're receiving right here. Yeah, I'm hearing from some is going like, oh, yes, it's all pretty words, it's all pretty things you're saying, Jane, but you know, my life is complicated. But you've been getting signs. You have been getting signs. They've been coming in. This is confirmation. It's written confirmation right here. Okay? And this is 5, again, of the learning that's coming in with the Hierophant. That learning that we were getting the Hierophant in reverse all last week. It's that learning coming in, that wisdom that's coming in, the one that you're going to use to make your life better, okay? Enough distraction is what I hear here, okay? Stop being distracted by this stuff and get to the heart of it, okay? Stop being distracted by your insecurity, by playing small, by, you know, being afraid of spilling tea. Stop getting distracted and start focusing on this. This is the clouds, okay? Once you've cleared up the skies, okay, don't get distracted with stuff. You now have a blue sky. Yes, there's a bit of clouds, but look at the difference between this and this, okay? Now is time to look for the signs. It's time to look. I love that. The spot. 272 Serendipity Boulevard. 1111. Yeah. So, go look at 1111, Pisces, okay? It's obvious. They want you to look. Heck, this is a sign. So, pay attention to them. Okay, numbers may be coming up. There's also 1212 here that came in. So whatever's repeating, okay, this is a confirmation. They're telling you this is a confirmation. So if you listen to these readings and you're getting all these little pop-up signs, you know, things are popping up. Sometimes it's things that are connected to somebody's past is something I'm going to mention here. You know, like it's something that you know. It's a personal thing, you know. Some people it's feathers or coins or something specific. For me, it's the smell of roses for my grandmother would come in at the weirdest times when there was no roses or it's the middle of winter, right? That was a clear indication of a sign, a song, a specific song. With my father, music was big. So if you're having a thought and you're going, oh, I don't know if I'm doing this, and then suddenly that sign comes in, that's confirmation, okay? It's confirmation that they're listening, they're hearing you, and they're trying to help. So please, please, take the time to let it in. Wow, that was fantastic. That was incredible. This and this. Oh, and now I'm even looking. Look at this. Look at this queen. Look at the white. It's like in this one, you've gone from Not seeing to seeing, okay? Look at this. Okay, she's blinded with her eyes, but in this case her eyes are closed, but she doesn't need her eyes because she can see. Do you understand? You getting all of this? It's like all that stuff. All that stuff. Chariot. Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Oh, I gotta use this deck more often. It's so beautiful. It's hitting me all in the right spots this week. It's so gorgeous. Okay. So, Spirit acknowledges that this is brand new, okay? You're like a chick in the woods. So it's understandable that you're going to get insecure, afraid, going, oh, I don't know. But you're not a chick in the woods, okay? You're not a chick. You're not brand new. You may be brand new at doing this, but you're not brand new. You're a very powerful being with a lot of knowledge and wisdom, okay? It may be time to just trust the universe. And as I say trust the universe, I'm really saying trust yourself too. Trust yourself. Put your securities aside, okay? You know well enough to pick up the cues. And like I said, a few broken cups, not a big deal, okay? Not a big deal. You have the Chariot here pushing you forward. It's time for you to grab that momentum and carry it through. Absolutely. You have the Moon on your side. Right on the forehead there. It's gorgeous. Bunny, are you trying to dig your way out again? Yeah? She does this after breakfast. I think she just gets the energy enough to try and and decide, like, I'm out of here. Actually, I read up because I always keep myself reading. I read a lot. I read that female bunnies like to dig, so she's a digger. So I give her stuff every once in a while, carpets to dig and stuff like that. So at first I thought she was miserable, but no. It's just her nature. That's her nature. Bunny, you're getting loud. Bunny, you're getting loud. Pleasure. Extremes. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to take this as some of you may be afraid that this will take you to extremes. Both of them kind of hit me because I love this, okay? If you look at this, look at what the white energy is doing now. What happens? You went from stuck to impartial to enduring to blocked to open to, whoa, pleasure. Look at that. Okay? It's like liberation. You're going like, oh, I'm liberating. But then right after comes extremes. And I feel that you're going, will I take this to extremes? Maybe it is also Spirit saying, don't take it to extreme, Pisces. Because we are somebody who passionately does things. Or maybe we have come to people who have done extremes. I think that would probably be another very good way of seeing this, of feeling it, is that you've seen people who have not endured, who didn't balance things out, who were not careful, who were, reckless and broke the cups. They suffered extremes that almost, I don't know, in your estimation or the way you looked at it, you saw it as something that was like, whoa, I don't want that, right? But you have to realize that the extremes that some of these people were doing, like my father drinking, was him not dealing or healing the pain of something. Not wanting to deal or heal. That was his way of enduring, but it turned into an extreme. You can probably say that for a lot of things. People were either told to suck it up and just figure it out, and when they couldn't, they looked for a way to escape, and extremes develop. I feel that Spirit is going, don't worry too much about that now, okay? Get out of your mind when it comes to that. We're not talking about escaping to feel good. We're talking about feeling good because you do feel good. There's a difference between the two, okay? This pleasure that you'll feel within yourself, and by the way, is a 9, is an authentic pleasure. It's not one that's man-made, like getting high or drinking, or, you know, it's not one that you have to ingest or consume, or have another person to make you feel things. This is something that comes from deep within you. It comes from your soul, your source energy. Big difference, okay? So, as much as you are insecure or afraid of the extremes, I have a feeling that you will know the difference. You will feel the difference because you're still going to feel balanced within your whole life. You're going to feel that balance come in, okay? It's not escapism, it's courage. Just very different. But sometimes we like to put them all together. We think that feeling good and pleasure is bad. If it's a sin, there's got to be something off about it. This pleasure you feel, this wholeness you feel is very different. It's very different. You know why? Because I will, okay. When you feel at one with your authentic self, how can I put this in words that you would understand? It's more than feeling whole. You just feel at home. You feel right. You just feel right and at peace. There's no chasing the carrot. There's no not the next high or the next fun or the next. There's just being where you're meant to be, feeling right, feeling joy, feeling just, you know, good. You just feel good. So practice it. Work on it, Pisces. You can get there, okay? All right, so oh, I love this one. If I can go get it, I love it. It's on the ground, which makes sense because that's where it's supposed to be. It's the Ace of Pentacles. And you see it clearly here that it's being handed off. Okay, usually there's just like the one hand. There's two hands here. It's being handed off. This is the seed. This is the seed that you're going to be looking at, that you're going to be working with. Spirit is handing you something that you can grow, something that can prosper, an opportunity. Absolutely. Okay. So let's see here. All right. Yes. And a lot of it is going to have to deal with childhood memories. Okay. And again, this is working with your childhood because you see them both working in this picture with the Six of Cups. Working with the childhood memories, childhood experiences. I won't even call them traumas anymore. I'm going to call them experiences because they serve a purpose, correct? Right. Okay. And what you've learned from them. Okay. They're both practicing something that they've learned. So what of it can you keep? What of it can you dispose of? It's work. It's work, but it's work to unblock so that you can move forward, that you can start growing your own flowers and doing your own thing. Growing your own garden, beautiful Pisces. All right, so that's today's reading, my beautiful ones. Thank you so much for being here. I'm sending you lots of love, light, and blessings. Now, in the emojis, I always say that. Put an emoji. This helps the channel as well. What do I want you to put? How about the little emoji that, is blind, or he puts the hands in front of his eyes? How about that one? How about that one? To recognize that maybe there's something that you're not seeing fully. And then I want you to really think about it. What are you enduring in your life? What are you putting up with? Are you enduring because fear is taking over? Yeah. I want you to do that. What are you insecure about? All right, my beautiful Pisces. I'm sending you love, light, and blessings. Again, thank you so much for being here. Tomorrow we're going to look at the block. And I love the block cards. They're beautiful. They come from the Cozy Witch. And yeah, we're going to explore all of that with you this week. Take good care of yourself, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.